Good morning, Bush Elementary School. This is Mrs. Benson with your daily announcements. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we're going to say the Bush School Pledge. As a twister, I am respectful, I am responsible, I am peaceful. Thank you. Today is Friday, April 30th. It is an E-Day. For lunches this weekend, you'll be receiving pizza, green beans, apple slices, assorted cereals, muffins and bars, grape juice, and milk. We have one birthday to celebrate today. If you see Liam Brunko, please wish him a very happy birthday. I was just checking to see if we had any birthdays this weekend. We have no birthdays this weekend. Just an announcement for our afternoon music classes. Afternoon music classes will be reporting to the gym today. We have lots of shout outs to celebrate. Miss Perez would like to share her Chihuahua rescue shout out with Mrs. Adams for putting in hours of trying to catch that little pup. Mrs. Brunko would like to give a shout out to Xander Joswiak for walking in the hallway at dismissal, to Adeline Watson, Leah Slagle, and Colton Sanders for excellent posture without reminders during singing. Mrs. Smith would like to give a shout out to Julio Medina for paying attention and persevering when the work was hard, to Daniel Anderson for making really good, honest choices in a difficult situation. Way to be responsible, Daniel. And to Lesdier Fernandez for persevering when the work gets hard. He completes his work accurately and neatly. Mrs. Hockenberry would like to give a shout out to Austin Green, who had to catch up on some work from when he was absent. He went above and beyond to make sure that not only his regular playlist assignments were complete, but he also caught up on all of his work from when he was gone. Austin is always responsible for his learning and is a leader in the classroom. To Seth Luchin, who passed the weekly multiplication and division tests, and Maddie Wilkins, who passed the extra math multiplication test. Seth and Maddie both worked hard to learn their facts, which has helped them make other math concepts easier to understand. The following shout-outs come from Mrs. Yoakum to Mrs. Yoakum's morning kindergarten reading group that come from Mrs. Connor's room. Nevaeh has been working hard on learning the letters of her name and is writing her name. She is now able to write her name by herself, remembering how to form the letters correctly. A shout out to Jason, who is always so helpful to Nevaeh if she forgets a letter in her name. He tells her the name of the letter. Also, Jason is now able to make words by segmenting and blending sounds. He is now writing simple sentences. Keep up that hard work, Jason and Nevaeh. From Mrs. Yoakum to the kindergarten reading group in Mrs. Stendhal's class, Jaden, Jasmine, and Olivia did a great job learning about rhyming words. They were able to hear the rhyming words in a story because they were being such good listeners. They also were helpful to each other when playing the rhyming word game by working together to decide if the words rhymed or did not rhyme. And a final shout out from Mrs. Yoakum to Roman Torres and Mrs. Yoakum's morning reading group from Miss Berg's room. Roman did a great job listening for the rhyming words in the story. He was also able to make his own rhyming words when given a pair of rhyming word examples. Great thinker. This shout out goes to Jessie Buckner from Mrs. Pavlak for having an awesome day outside during recess on Wednesday. Mrs. Pavlak is very proud of you. And a final shout out from Mrs. Hockenberry to Randy Morales for passing his multiplication and division test. Way to go, Randy. We have our final second grade reading about the life cycle of a frog today. Serenity says, we learned about the life cycle of a frog. First, the female lays a lot of eggs. Then the eggs turn into tadpoles. After, the tadpoles grow back legs. Finally, the froglet grows front legs. but it still has a tail. Soon the froglet is almost an adult frog. Then they absorb their tail. Last, the frog is an adult. Thank you for sharing that with us, Serenity. As always, we're looking for our Bush School students to be great twisters by being respectful, responsible, and peaceful and getting those shout outs on the announcements. Have a great day, everyone.